Good morning, everyone, and thanks for joining me today. My name is Noah Fox, and I work with companies on organizational change and DE&I. Today, I'm going to walk you through what happened with the 2023 Target Pride Month controversy. I'm going to be talking about why it mattered and what Target can do moving forward to rebuild trust. The goal is to give clear, practical steps and help leadership lead with integrity during tough moments. Please bear with me. Here is a quick look at what I'll cover. So first, a recap of the controversy and what went wrong. Then a simple framework to help guide how companies should respond during crises. After that, I'll share 3 solutions Target can consider, each with its own strengths. Finally, I'll wrap up with key takeaways and next steps. So what happened? Here's a quick look. In 2023, Target launched its usual Pride Month collection, but this time it faced major backlash from conservative groups. Some stores even received threats. To protect employees, Target quickly removed or moved some of the Pride displays, but instead of solving the problem, this caused confusion. Many people, including employees and LGBTQ+ customers, felt hurt and let down. Target's actions seemed to go against its values, and the message wasn't clear. Were they standing by the LGBTQ community or backing away? One Target employee who is a part of the LGBTQ+ community shared that they were told to take down Pride displays without any explanation. They faced angry customers and didn't get any support or training on how to handle it. There were no safety briefings, no mental health resources, nothing. This made them feel unsupported and disposable, which goes against everything Target says it stands for. It shows how important internal communication and staff support really are in moments like this. I also had the opportunity to speak with an LGBTQ+ community leader who works with young people. They said many felt betrayed. Seeing Pride displays in stores helps LGBTQ+ youth feel seen and accepted. Removing those displays, even if it was meant to protect staff, felt like the company was giving in to hate. It wasn't just about Target, and made people question the sincerity of corporate support in general. Real allyship means showing up even when it's hard, not just when it's easy. A few of the key problems identified: there were poor crisis communication and reactive decision making, a lack of internal support for LGBTQ+ employees, and long-term retreat from DE&I commitments. The larger themes of this scenario resulted in a loss of trust in corporate allyship, performative versus authentic inclusion, as well as workplace psychological safety. So how could Target have done things differently? To help Target respond better in the future, I recommend using a well-known change management model, Kotter's 8 Steps. It's all about creating urgency, building strong leadership teams, having a clear vision, and following through with real action. Using this model in times of crisis helps companies stay grounded in their values and avoid knee-jerk decisions that cause harm. The 3 solutions that I would propose: number 1 is to be prepared. The first solution is to create a crisis response plan in advance. This means training staff on how to deal with backlash, offering mental health support, and improving security when needed. It also means keeping employees in the loop and speaking clearly and publicly about the company's values, especially when those values are under attack. Some of the pros to this crisis response protocol would promote trust, safety, and consistency. However, some of the trade-offs to this specific solution: it may provoke more backlash, requiring logistical coordination. Solution 2: involve the right voices. Target should include LGBT employees and community leaders in decisions, especially in crisis situations. That means working with internal LGBTQ+ groups, community organizations, and national allies like GLAAD. These voices can help create smart, sensitive responses that reflect real needs. When people feel heard, trust grows. This aligns with steps 2, 4, and 7 of Kotter's 8-step model. It could build trust, support authentic inclusion. However, it may slow response time, requiring managing diverse input. Solution number 3, educate the public. The third option is a public education campaign. Target could highlight the stories of LGBTQ+ employees and designers, explain the meaning of pride, and show why visibility matters. Instead of going silent, this strategy helps build understanding and shifts the conversation from conflict to connection. It's a way to show leadership and strengthen brand loyalty at the same time. We would reinforce that pride is about people, not politics. This would build a public understanding and show leadership. It could intensify pushback. We need a strong PR team and safety planning if this is going to work. I'll look at all of the solutions. So all 3 solutions address different areas. Solution 1 is about protecting employees and preparing for crises. Solution 2 focuses on including LGBTQ+ voices in key decisions. Solution 3 helps educate the public and manage the brand's reputation. Together, they create a strong, balanced approach that supports both people and business. Real, lasting inclusion doesn't come from one campaign or statement. It comes from a culture where LGBTQ+ voices are part of the decision-making process at all times, not just during Pride Month. That kind of culture helps companies stay true to their values even under pressure. I would recommend the most sustainable path forward is stakeholder inclusion. This fosters shared accountability, builds systems that last beyond a single crisis, and it also makes future decisions more resilient and representative. To wrap up, Target's 2023 response caused harm because it lacked clear communication and consistent support. The company can do better by being productive, inclusive, and transparent. A strong crisis plan, community involvement, and public education can help rebuild trust and show true allyship. I encourage Target's leaders to see this not just as a challenge, but as a chance to lead with courage and clarity. When a company stands firm in its values, even during tough times, it earns lasting loyalty from employees, customers, and communities. Thank you so much for your time. I'm happy to answer any questions or share additional resources. Together we can help build workplaces and communities that are safer and more inclusive for everyone.